There. I'm going live here. What's up? What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? This is Joe Martin. This is a test run tonight. I got a special guest that I'm going to bring on tonight. The commercial real estate guru, Mr. Kacino Liggens. He's going to be joining us tonight. Shout out to all my people on Facebook. Shout out to all my people on YouTube. Shout out to y'all. And this is just a test run, y'all. So this is the test run. This is a test run. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna invite Kacino in. Kacino is gonna come on. He's a commercial real estate agent, phenomenal guy. Know a lot of information as far as real estate is concerned. He's been seasoned in real estate. I think he just did a $4 million hotel. And tonight, what he's going to talk about is how to make residual income through real estate. Okay, he's talking about how to make residual income through real estate. So I'm gonna bring him on the board, and y'all tune in, man. Kacino, you in? You there? He should be coming on real soon. How y'all doing tonight? Shout out to Facebook. CC, what's up, CC? Dave, Coach, what's up, Coach? Alec, what's going on, y'all? If y'all see me look over here, I'm just looking at the comments on Facebook. Let me get my guy in real quick. Kacino, man. If you want to know anything about, there go Kacino right there. Let's bring him on in. Kacino, welcome, brother. Welcome, brother. How you doing tonight, man?
I'm blessed, brother. I'm blessed. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing real good, brother. I'm doing good, man. So shout out to you, bro. You made the first episode, man, of Tools and Jewels with Joe Martin, man.
Hey,
and
first episode, let's rock.
Yeah, you made the first episode, bro. So I wanted to get you on here real quick, man. I wanted to talk about how to make residual income through real estate. I tell people all the time when I talk to them that it's always money in real estate. Would you agree with that, brother?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, just go look outside and tell me what you see. You see nothing but parking lots. You see nothing but buildings. You know, besides seeing trees, those trees are sitting on something. That's real estate. That's land. So everything that you touch, every business that you operate, that you buy your clothes, toothpaste, whatever that matter might be, they all have pretty much brick and mortar of some nature. So it's all real estate, man.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Now let me ask you a question, Kacino. Give me a little background, man. Give me a little background on yourself, man. Everybody that's on Facebook, can y'all hear Kacino? Give me a number one. Drop a number one if you can hear Kacino, because you finna get some real good information, man. You finna get some real good information, and I want to make sure that y'all are able to hear Kacino, because you finna get some real good information. So drop me a number one. If you tuned in on Facebook Live, drop me a number one and let me know if you hear Kacino. And Kacino, so what I want you to do, bro, is I want you to give me a little background on how you got started with real estate and what made you shift to real estate. What was it about out of all industries that's out here and all industries that's around? What was it that made you choose real estate?
For me, I was transitioning over from the music business. I was an A&R for a label. You know, I was around a lot of heavy hitters in the music business. But for me, my kids would just get a little older. They needed daddy around a little bit more. And, you know, working with these artists and going to the clubs and promoting, it just came repetitive. And, you know, those late nights, man, just late nights turned to early mornings. But I wanted to do something that I could take my hustle and my drive and everything that I have, take those same philosophies and transition it over to, to something that I can make some good money off of.
Right.
For me, I had a partner that was an attorney, but he also had his own brokerage. and he was just like, man, you really need to come work with me. And I was just like, well, tell me how your business is doing.
Okay.
You know, he got to breaking everything down, and we got to, you know, kicking it, and you know, he got to showing me the ins and outs of how he operated his business.
Okay.
But you know, I went to go get my license in Florida. Was working there for about 1.5 years, almost 2 years. Transitioned from Keller Williams over to coming down here to his office, and then from his office going over to Central 21, where I'm currently at.
Okay.
But you know, I started off on the residential side. You know, when I was working with him, you know, he had his own sector, he has his own lane. So in this game, everybody has their own lane. They things they do. It's called their niche. Whether they farm an area or they, you know, they work BPOs or they do property management or, you know, whatever they think is. But for me, I was just like, you know, I was hungry. I was ready to, you know, I was ready to be on TV like the rest of these stars that sell $1 million houses and stuff. So I wanted their life. So I ended up doing real good my first year here. I think I had probably maybe, you know, for a new agent coming in, and I didn't know what area Kirkwood was, Wynwood, you know, from Wynwood, because I'm coming from Miami. But I didn't know the difference between the areas, but I still had, I think I had 19 sales that first year, which is decent.
Mm-hmm.
And then coming in my second year, I busted up over to like 49. After that, I decided to make a team, a residential team. And then upon making the residential team, you know, learning the ins and outs, taking coaching, doing mentoring, you know, trying to teach the philosophies of the real estate business. You know, even as a youngster in the game, you know, considered to some of the great barriers in the business. But you know, that hustle, it's all about having that hustle. So I really wanted people that had the same hustle and drive around me. I'm big about, you know, speaking affirmations and having that energy and being positive and, you know, all those great things, trying to have, you know, excellence, whether it's black, white, whatever, just have excellence around me. But transitioned over from the residential business to commercial because I started getting a lot of commercial leads coming in. I was working for, I think, Michael Sterling and another candidate that was working, trying to run for mayor. Shout out to Kacino.
Okay.
But you know, I was working those and getting those things going, and then I was getting some high rises, and you know, I was just like, man, this commercial business is kind of where it's at.
Right.
But after I started learning more about the commercial business, trying to get my designations and stuff, I started really learning about these financials and seeing where the barrier between, you know, us as African Americans and, you know, Caucasians and you know, minorities versus Caucasian in this business, where it's kind of a thin line between the two. And it's really hard to get into the commercial sector, but you just got to buckle down, learn everything. Once you learn that talk, talk that talk, speak that lingo, hey man, they can't stop you. They can't stop you, no matter who and what you are. But you know, and that's where we're at right now. You know, I have a team now, a little bit smaller team than my residential team, but yeah, we definitely loving the business, loving the market here in Atlanta. It's a lot of money out here, so I need to make sure y'all come and get some.
Yeah. Now I hear you say now when you say you wanted to do something to transfer your hustle from the music to something that you didn't have to be on the road a lot, you could spend time with your kids. But I wanted to touch on the hustle, okay? I want to touch on the hustle. So when we hear the word hustle, we mean I take it like we gotta go get it. You know what I'm saying? So ain't
no way around it. It's what it is. It's transparent. It's see-through, baby.
Right.
You can sell whatever, you know, to whatever. You know, I ain't gonna give no good analogy, but you can sell whatever to whatever.
Yeah. You know Now tell me about your first deal, man. Tell me about your first can you remember the first property that you sold? Can you remember that feeling? Can you remember how it felt like when you first sold that first property, all the way up until from the beginning all the way to the end when you got that check in your hand? How did that feel, bro? How did that feel?
Man, it felt good. My first sale I did in Miami. And actually, the very first sale that I was going into, I got undercut, and it was probably like a $22,000 check, and I got undercut because just being a rookie, not knowing how to move and solidify stuff,
right?
And didn't have the right brokerage agreement with the person, so they went on yonder and somebody cut them a little kickback, and they got the deal, and that hurt. But I can tell you, when I came back and I was making a transition over my first deal here, man, it was a crazy week because that whole time I was trying to prospect, calling everybody. I don't know too many people here in Atlanta at that time, because I'm coming from Miami and everything else, but I'm trying to attack my sphere. Everybody, the person who cut my hair, the person the dentist, everybody that I can call. I'm trying to hit everybody.
Okay.
So I ended up getting a lead, and the lady wanted me to come see the property. And the day before I'm going to go meet the lady to go see the properties, I ran into the back of somebody. So my car was messed up. So what I did is, man, that's where the hustler came in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I jumped on that MARTA, and I met her probably 10, 15 miles away. I jumped on that MARTA and jumped on that train and got where I need to go, showed her the property. I'm hot. I'm a big man. I'm kind of outside sweating. She's happy I'm there. I'm happy. I'm happy she likes the property. Showed her around. I'm nervous because these is my first properties I'm showing here. Finally get it under contract, and I had to show her the property like 3 times. And during those whole 3 times, my car was out. And the last time that she saw the property, she saw me walking across the street, and she pulled up and she said, "Did you catch the bus to get here?" And I said, "Yes, ma'am, I did." My pride hurt, but I had to do what I had to do because at the end of the day, it's all about taking care of your business.
Right. Right.
But ended up closing that property with her, and she referred me to a son and a sister. So I got 3 sales off of that one. But it's all about your hustle. She respected me because she seen that I was going out of my way for her. So and I try to give that same thing to all my clients.
Okay. All right. So let me ask you a question, Kacino. So let's just take an individual, right? Fresh out of high school, attempted college, got into his first year of college, right? And realized that college wasn't for him. Okay. And realized college wasn't for him. Would you recommend, what would you say to that person if that person fresh out of high school did 1 year in college, realized college wasn't for him, and he came to you like, Kacino, man, I tried to do college, I don't like it, man. I see you moving out here on commercial real estate and residential real estate. What would be your advice to that young brother right there, man?
I'm telling him, man, first things first. You're going to either be in the corporate world or you're going to be an entrepreneur. And either way, you got to have skin in the game. So you got to be prepared. It's kind of like what Steve Harvey said. You gotta jump out. You gotta jump.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't jump, you'll never see what you could do, because that parachute ain't gonna pop out if you just sit still. But if you jump, that parachute gonna pop out. It might take a while. You might hurt and get some bruises and feel like you did the wrong thing, but at the end it's gonna pop out.
Right.
So I just would encourage them to I'm gonna tell them like I do tell my kids. I say, if you don't want to go to college, that's fine. But what you are gonna do, you are gonna go to school at a Votech or a city college or some sort. You're gonna go and you're gonna learn financials.
Right.
You're gonna learn accounts receivable. You're gonna learn accounts payable. You're gonna learn about financial advisory. You're gonna know about money, because anything that you do in life is gonna revolve around money.
Right.
So you know that. So it doesn't matter if you want to be a fashion designer, you want to start a sports agency, you want to be a realtor, whatever you want to be, you're going to learn money. Because you don't want to get hurt in this business, because you will get hurt. No matter what business you're in, you will get hurt if you don't know your money. So I tell them to go to school, and learning the financial business, it's only a few semesters, not even a year to really get the grasp of everything. Right. Then start finding. Then the next thing is find out what's your passion.
Right.
What are you passionate about?
Okay.
Once you find that, once you take that passion, then you need to do your research. That's when you go to due diligence mode.
Right.
And you find out who in your business, in your industry, who are the top people in your industry. And then you find a way to connect with them. Mm-hmm. Once you find a way to connect with them, you better find a way to have a little bit of money because you got to pay to play with some of these folks.
Okay.
So you got to find a way to connect with them. Either you're going to have a resource that you can offer to them that's resourceful for them, or you're going to have to find a way to pay for mentoring,
right.
Mentorship. But you pay for that mentorship and you learn all you can learn. Even if you have to work for them for free, do what you need to do because right. At the end of the day, you got to grasp that knowledge. Then you can start branching off and doing things the way that you want to do.
Okay. Well, let's talk a little bit about topic of such a discussion tonight, man, is how to make residual income through real estate. So man, when we put that label, when we put that topic up, man, I got a chill, bro. You know what I'm saying? I caught a real chill because I'm like, man, okay, because I know one thing for sure. It's always money in real estate. Okay, that's one thing, and then number two, who don't like residual income? That's right. And so when we put that on the topic of discussion tonight, man, I got to chill because I said, man, this is something that I definitely want to share with the people, man. So let's talk a little bit about that, man. Let's talk a little bit about how to make residual income through real estate. Let's talk about it, bro.
Okay. All right, so the first things first. Like many of us, unfortunately, we don't bring inheritance. So we don't come in with our father passing back down some lineage, some funds, or our grandfather, passing down some funds. So, the first thing that we have to do is know that we're making a forward progression to break those cycles. So in order to break those cycles, we have to get a little knowledge and know what we need to do. So that's when you get with a brother like Mr. Martin here. And, once you get your first $1,000, save up your $1,000, make that $1,000 stretch to where you get your first $10,000. Once you got that $10,000, get with somebody like Joseph that can really help you get that line of credit, start building your credit stature, where you can either move it toward transition towards your business, get your payday score up, or be a personal guarantor with your own credit and get yourself up to a 750 plus.
Okay.
Once you get to that point, without me going into full details, once you get to that point, you need to learn the business of real estate because, like I said, at the end of the day, it all comes down to financials. It's all about numbers.
Okay.
I don't even have to look at a property. All I got to do is hear the numbers, hear the square footage, hear how much it's cost, hear what the comps around it, and I know what's going on. But right. You want to try to transition over into this real estate game because there's a lot of money, whether it's residential or multifamily, or if you're just doing investment properties, which is like purchasing a salon and running it, or purchasing a retail space that has 8 units and the rent rolls are coming in and you get a certain amount, per square foot for the building with 3% escalation and, doing your own management. There's multiple ways, especially with Airbnbs and X, Y, and Z. There's a lot of good programs that you can actually go out and get, but you have to get with somebody like Mr. Martin first that can help you get your credit. And then, that's kind of how the process begins. So right. Where do you want to go from there, Mr. Martin?
So let me ask you a question. Do you got any properties that you could show that you might have on a slide? You got anything you could show on the slide right now that we can kind of show the audience and they can kind of get an idea and get a feel of something that they'll be involved in when they get involved with real estate?
Most of my stuff is going to be more commercial. Let me see.
Let me see if I could get you. Let me see if I can get your screen up real quick so we could. Let me see.
Let's see what we got on the files.
Yeah, man, it's always money in real estate, man. So if y'all tuning in to this video, and you want some information, as far as if you're looking for properties, Kacino is the guy that will help you out. Kacino, do you do any mentoring do you do any coaching or any mentoring, or are you working on a program to help commercial real estate agents?
Yeah, right now we I'm the manager director of Central 21's commercial division, so I am trying to get a few agents over to the commercial division, because the commercial side is not one of those things that they broadcast or advertise that's available for us, especially as minorities.
Okay.
It's kind of one of those gray areas that you like, man, I wish I could do that, but I hear it takes a lot to do those things, and you got to go to school to do this, and you got to have designation for this, so you just get stagnant in where you're at. But yeah, we really try to encourage people to come over and learn, and me, I'm one of those type of people. So so I was talking to my partner today, and we was just kind of breaking down the difference between us millennials and some of the older folks.
Right.
So I told him, I said, an older cat will tell you the game's to be sold, not to be told.
Okay.
And I know we all heard that phrase.
Right.
And you're gonna run into a lot of wholesalers, a lot of realtors, a whole lot of people, coaches. It don't matter what business, you can be doing B2B or whatever, multi-level marketing.
Mm-hmm.
The game is to be sold, not to be told.
Right.
But for us millennials, it's more of I can show you what I'm doing 10 times. I bet you can't do it better than me. That's how we see things. And that's the difference between the two. You get what I'm saying? So,
right.
And I just have one of those philosophies that I'm not trying to trap the people that do come in. I want them to learn the business, us to grow as a team. And when, they feel as if their wings are ready to fly, go ahead and fly away. Do your thing. I mean, I'm not going to hold anybody back from being successful, because it doesn't matter who you are, how big you are. I'm proud of all my brothers and sisters and everything they do. I'm all about positive energy. So even if there's somebody right now that's out there probably like, he don't know what he's talking about. He ain't da-da-da-da. Hey, I'm not mad at you, brother. Sister, keep doing what you're doing. Even though I know y'all, it's all good. I love you. God bless you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's all good, because I don't want negativity around me.
Right.
And, we just trying to breed success. That's what our main thing is.
That's
but,
right.
Yeah, I pulled up a few things. Let me go ahead and come in here. You want me to go ahead and hit it?
Yeah, share the screen. Let me try to get you in there.
So I mean, these are just some of the properties we have. This is a commercial property, so you might see this and it might not be nothing, but it's all about ownership. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And ownership is the key to the value of us breaking our generational curses, because this piece of land might be worth 635 right now. You never know, in 10, 20 years, when your kids are passing it, when you have passed on and your kids have this asset, this piece of land might be worth $1.5 million per acre. So yeah, properties like this, you just do a conversion. So you might look at this and see an auto repair shop. You might take the square footage and extend it out, make it a small little mini mart for the community.
Okay.
Barbershop, hair salon. There's multiple things you can do with this property. You just have to have a real strong agent with you to go about the zoning and getting it switched over, getting variances and permits to whatever your use is on this property. So,
right.
I mean, go ahead.
Now, let me ask you, go back up to that one property right there on Cleveland Avenue, because I know a little bit about that area. Is this inside what they call the opportunity zone?
Yeah, this is inside the opportunity zone, and to speak in more retrospect to an opportunity zone, that's when you really have a strong CPA that can give you the full breakdown of those areas. But in a nutshell, it's basically taking the census that come around when did the census come? Every 5 to 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
When they come knock on the door, see who all lives in the house, average income, X, Y, and Z. So basically, the government takes that information and they see which areas are the most affected and need some revitalization. So these revitalized areas are opportunities to those that have those needs and funds to purchase new assets. So they're getting them. So let's just say a hedge fund, which is a pretty big company, multiple people, multiple shares. They come in, they look at an area. This might not be their type of area, but the incentives is what draws them in. So they might see this area, say, "Hey, okay, this is this is an acre and a half or so. I'm gonna go ahead and take this property. I'm gonna build this in this area." The government's giving back an incentive off of what they're not taxed. So they're going 10 years without having to pay taxes on their property, and they're getting incentives off of every square inch that they build something on and revitalize their area to bring more income into the area. So, it's great programs out there, and there's things that you and I can do as well. This is not limited to just someone that works for a hedge fund or equity firm or any of that. These are things you and I can do. You just need to be educated, get with you a good CPA, and all these things will be available.
Okay. Good information.
Yeah. So I mean, just to kind of scroll through, we got office buildings, we got hotels off of Fulton Industrial, that's being renovated. We got land lots off Metropolitan. The average cost per acre is just crazy in the city of Atlanta. So it's pretty much $1 million an acre in the inner side of the city. So, there's just a lot of properties, a lot of things going on in commercial real estate. So I want to speak on this property per se.
Okay.
So this is a young lady, and they have a daycare, and they're actually moving to another facility or getting ready to retire.
Okay.
So let's just say they're retiring. So this lot is in the East Point area, Atlanta, in the Low Drive, and they're asking for $14 to $17 per square foot, but it's for sale for $4.99. So you might see just $4.99, but there's ways around this $4.99. So let me just kind of break it down a little bit. When you get with a person like Joe, Mr. Martin will help you get your credit score to where you need to be, whether it's your business or your personal. So you're able to take out a line of credit or take out a loan. So when you look at a property like this, you're thinking in your head, okay, I'm gonna need at least 20 to 25% of the X amount of dollars in order to get this loan. So you get this loan, and you come in at that 20 or 25% of this loan. You calculate, what is this property doing? So this property is a daycare, and this property is bringing in, if I'm correct, it's bringing in a little bit over 260,000 NOI a year. So this is a Georgia Lottery program school. So they have over 60 kids, room for more. You look at the land, you have room for expansion. So you're looking at your net operating income, and then you do a T5 or a T10 to kind of see where your cash flow goes in the next years, in the next few years with everything. And then you get to seeing what your mortgage payment is. So let's just say, for example, your mortgage payment for this property might be, it might be, let's say it's $3,000. That's your mortgage payment for this.
Okay.
This property bringing in a little bit over, almost close to $20,000 a month.
So you mean to tell me this property is bringing in close to $20,000 a month, and your mortgage payment is only $3,000 a month?
Correct.
Now, when a person buy this property, are they buying a business as well?
Well, this particular one, you will be buying a business.
Okay.
So everything that come with it, from the chairs, the desk, everything that comes with it to the children. If parents choose to stay there at the facility because it's more cozy for them to be in the neighborhood, they'll stay with you.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
So you buying it's a business in the box for you, huh?
yeah, it's already ready. It's microwave. It's
Mm.
microwave. So you just calculate. It's all about knowing the calculations and messing with a strong realtor or a CPA that can really break down these things. You know, because when you get these type of properties, you just do your due diligence. You run those numbers. You make sure those numbers make sense. You make sure you can make those mortgage payments. As long as you can do that, you can get an SBA loan for this type of property as well. I mean, there's just so many options of the things that you can do in order to get residual income, which is our topic. You know, this is just kind of one thing that I'm trying to show that this is one way. I hate to kind of be stereotypical on the daycares and the barbershops and the salons, but you can have a retail complex. You know, if the mortgage fits where you can pay, you know, you can pay $10,000 a month for a mortgage, but you know your monthly income on that property surplus that is, you know, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, you know, maybe gross, but hopefully net. That's what you're netting. Then you should be good. And you take those proceeds after a year or two. Not even a year. Some people after a year, you kind of really go buy another property. You do the same thing and you repeat it. And this is how people build wealth.